This time I'm planning to pay Khabib's gym. I we should change his coach because doing all this acting stuff will, ruin his career in front of a promotion also. What I feel is I'm going to finish him.
So welcome back everyone to the Locker Room India YouTube channel, and with us today we have Indian MMA star Mohammed Farhad, who is set to return at Grace CF70. So Farhad, how are you feeling first of all?
Back again to brave man, back again inside the cage that I'm feeling wonderful. I'm mentally ready, and I was waiting for this since long. And thanks to the Braves MMA Federation that they did not had me waited much. So, I'm also traveling tomorrow to Russia for my further training camp. So I'm very much excited with that also.
So tell us about your plan for the training camp. Like you're traveling to Russia, like where exactly in Russia are you going? What is the plan there? How are you planned out your training camp?
Uh, Planning, it will start when I reach over there, actually. So this time, what I planned is the training camp planning will start from there. But last time I trained in Zabir's gym. This time I'm planning to train Khabib's gym. So they take with the invites only. So I have that connection. So with that, I go over there. I'll plan. To sit there and plan with coach that how we train, with some Google Translate. So the thing is that it's Ramzan. So accordingly, how the schedule will be over there. And I was hoping that they might have some Ramzan training timetable for MMA. So that's what I was hoping. That is the main reason for me traveling to Dagestan.
Okay, so you will be going to Dagestan to train. So how do you feel about that? And like you are training during the Ramadan month. So what changes are you expecting to make your routine there?
Especially the changes will be in any timetable. Normally, what I do is I train in the morning or in the afternoon. So that won't be happening this time. So morning and afternoon, that two sessions I will have to cut from the timetable. And before breaking the fast, maybe half an hour before I can end up my training. So that will be the one. Then plan is to break the fast and have an hour of break. Then there is one sort of prayer which goes for 1 hour. That namaz is called Tarawih. After that Tarawih namaz, that the time between my first training and second training will be 5-6 hours. So I have that 5 to 6 hours of break, which is enough for me to start the next hardcore training. The next training will be hardcore. So there it happens around 9 o'clock, what I heard in the night. So time is also good to start 9 to 10:30. And first training will be in the afternoon. So there, day ends by around I think that's 4:30. Day ends by 4:30 over there. So sun sets by 4:30. So I might start it training at 2 o'clock, and then second training will be at 9 o'clock. What I am hoping for last.
So that team in Dagestan and Khabib's gym is known for wrestling. So are you looking forward to getting more into your ground game in this camp? Like what do you feel about going there? Like Khabib's gym, it's already an establishment. Like, what do you feel about that?
I'm excited to train over there, first of all, and definitely working on ground game, always being an MMA fighter, being a striking base. But when I get inside the cage, I always feel comfortable to strike. But in this fight, I might, plan for MMA. But you don't know, right? What happened with the situation, because what we see, what we have done a lot in our life, we feel comfortable in that position, in that stance. So I think it can be kickboxing, it can be MMA. Let's see. I don't want to plan much for Ruel. I know what are his techniques and what is his level. So I'm not worried about that at all. So I'm just, focusing, giving proper time to my training.
Okay. So coming back to your first fight, like there's a lot of talk going on between you and Royal Scam. So what?
Mostly my friend, I want to stop this.
So what's your take on the recent responses from Rolando, his coach?
I think it's just what I feel. I was told him also when you are joining robbery and nothing much. You know your boys level, in what level, but he's trying to show that he's a very high level fighter. It's okay, but I have a suggestion for Ruel. Have we should change his coach because doing all this acting stuff will, ruin his career in front of a promotion also. Um, by doing all this, you're questioning the judge's decision. That's what I feel. And everybody knew what happened. They had the cameras, they have the replays, everything. And yeah, I don't know the proof also is very much smart. I don't think so that is a right guy should do that. A right guy will do that. So I don't feel that is the right guy.
So you were in the cage with Ruel in the last fight. So how did you gauge his skills when you were in the fight? Like, what do you think of him as a fighter?
So he is a fighter. Of course he was fighting. He is a fighter. What I believe is he tried his everything and it was not working on him. He tried his takedown, he couldn't control two takedowns he tried, and I came out of there with 6 seconds to try his kickboxing. It was not working. He tried running, it was not working. He tried attacking, it was not working. So I was almost there to finish him. I saw in his eyes, and then the accident happened. But I really got not that hard shot. These type of accident randomly happens, and you don't demand for a DQ. So that was very kiddish over there from that point. They're demanding for a DQ. If you want to fight, if you want to win, you fight and win. I am a fighter. Once in my life, a groin shot happened before. Only once in my life before it happened, and that fighter came back and he fought. You know, this groin attack, if you see in the replay also, it was not a groin attack. And I myself I got a groin attack. The referee gave him the warning, but nobody knew that because I was there to fight. So talking about his skills, I don't think so. His skills are working again in front of me.
So Ruel has been pretty silent as well with the whole scenario. So did you have any talk with Ruel after your match last time or after that rematch was announced or something?
Yeah, a couple of, hi, hello, that's it. And while breakfast, we were doing breakfast in the hotel. He was also like, he was just smiling and all, all the talking is done by sports only. I don't know, maybe, uh, I don't know him much, but yeah, he just came to hug me, shook his hands. That's it. That was on the talk but otherwise the talk happened only with the sports.
So we talked about the you going for a title fight, like when we were talking about the initial fight. So do you still have that in your mind, and is that your goal heading into this fight as well?
100%, man. This shit is happening. What I felt, it's a waste of time. I'm having very less time on my career, and I really want to give my best in my each and every fight. Each and every fight, I want to take step forward towards the title. But right now, I don't want to talk about that. First, let me finish this, and then we can talk about it further.
And this fight is going to happen in Slovenia. So the atmosphere, the temperature, everything is different there. So do you think, do you have any plans to accommodate to the conditions there?
I feel that the region will be cold, more of cold. So I have a plus point. Then I'm already training in Europe. I'm already training in Russia. So I have that plus point that my body will adapt to the atmosphere over there. So I feel that is a plus point for me. if you talk about the region and the whole region point of view.
Awesome. So how do you see this rematch going between Roel? Like how do you think this fight is going to end?
What I feel is I'm going to finish him. Last time I said I'm going to finish him in second round, which I was going to, but this time what I feel is he will end up in first round.
So if you want to put out a message to Roel and his coach, like what message would you put out ahead of the rematch?
You know, I want them to be more genuine, more realistic. These guys claim that they have done a lot, but still sky's the limit, and I want this coach especially to give right guidance to Ruel, what I believe, because this guy, I wish him good luck in the future. He's a fighter. Of course, fighter sacrifice a lot. But I want his coach to give him right guidance, not by quitting the fight and, asking for the win. That is not the thing we fighters look for. We have seen a lot of fights happening, accidents happening, but we don't, bet for the win. You earn the win. That is what happens. So that is, I was disappointed over there a bit.
Awesome. So to the fans, like what do you have to tell about this rematch? Like what's the message that you want to put out there?
The world saw what happened, man, last time. People messaged me, and to be honest, I appreciated it so much that our Indian MMA fans, they really have knowledge about the sport, and all the talks what I have heard in the gym, with my training partners, with my friends, with my coach, with the Indian MMA fans. If you tell me all this, it was 100% said. 100% Chinese. So they all figured that out what happened in the last fight. So I really appreciate that from the Indian MMA followers, fans, and coaches, and my partners. I really appreciate that. They're all top standing that what happened in the cage.